Hello angels, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing a tutorial on this rose gold pink smoky eye. This is one of my most requested looks ever. So I'm starting out with the P. Louise base as an eye primer. This is just going to ensure all our eyeshadows go on smoothly and vibrant and last all day. Next, I'm going to be going in with some eyeshadows. So I'm starting out with Makeup Geek Frappe and Anastasia Beverly Hills Blazing. They're just warm, soft browns, and I'm going to be putting these through the crease as our transition. Next, I'm taking the burgundy shade out of my Inglot palette and I'm putting that on the outer V and through the crease to give the look a bit more depth and colour. Taking a little bit of MAC Passionate, which is kind of like a magenta pink, and this is going to add that really nice pink tone to the eyes that we're going for. As you can see, when I blend, I take my brush back and forth and then in circular motions. By doing a mixture of these techniques ensures the cleanest blend. I'm taking a little bit of Makeup Geek Corrupt, which is just a nice black on a pencil brush, and I'm popping this on the outer corners, and we're going to do a smoky liner, so this is just going to prep us for that. When using black, the smaller the brush the better, and keep it as low as possible. Now I'm just taking a bit of Too Faced glitter glue, and as you can see here, I'm putting that all over the lid exactly where I want my pigment to go. It's important when you're doing a cut crease or a half cut crease like this look that you place the glue exactly where you want your pigment to be. As you could see before, that's why I kind of mapped out the line like I'm doing right now, and that is just going to help your pigment stick where you want it and last all day. Now I'm taking the star of the show on the lid, which is Inglot 119 pigment. When I'm doing cut creases, I always like to use smaller brushes. I just find I feel like I have more control over where the product goes when I use a smaller brush, so I can get a cleaner line. And I'm just pressing that on the lid. I find it's better to press rather than swipe as much because you don't get as much fallout. After I place my pigment on, I always go back in and just blend the edges so there's no harsh lines. There is nothing worse when you see a cut crease or a half cut crease and it's just like the glitter, then it just stops and it's unblended. You still want everything to be really gradient and blend seamlessly. I'm taking Inglot Gel Liner in 77 and just doing a thin line across her lash line. I only just got this eyeliner like a month ago and oh my god, it is awesome. Like, highly recommend it. So I always think gel liners dry out really quick and I hate them, but this one's really smooth, really creamy, and it's really easy to use. After I've cleaned up the fallout under the eyes, I'm going to take the Benefit Professional Primer and just put this all over her face with a small buffing brush and blend this in as her primer. I am taking the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation in the shade number 4. My nails are genuine tragedy. Like, don't look at them or you will be mortified. Just don't look at them. So I'm putting this all over her face as her foundation. This is her foundation. This isn't one that I personally use in my kit, but it works well with her skin every time I use it on her. And that's her beauty blender, hence why it's dirty as all mine are kept very pristine. And going in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, this is also hers, hence why I'm putting it straight on her face. In a client scenario, I always decant things onto a palette just for hygiene. Now I'm just setting her face with the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Translucent Powder. This is hers again. It's not personally something I use in my kit, but it actually went on really nice, but I'm not exactly sure whether it has any flashback or anything like that in photography. I'm taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit and just contouring her cheekbones and her nose a little bit. Now I am taking MAC Give Me Sun Bronzer and just putting that on the cheeks and the face to warm her up a little bit. And then I'm also going to be going in with Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso, just to add a little bit more colour to her cheeks. This is a beautiful peachy pink colour. For highlighter on her cheekbones, nose and cupid's bow, I'm taking the Balm Mary Luminizer. This is just an OG classic, never lets you down. So Zoe has decided recently she doesn't like much in her eyebrows, so I'm just taking this Sigma brow powder in the shade Light and lightly filling them in. She has pretty full brows anyway, so she doesn't need much, so we're just going for a natural kind of fluffy brow today. So now I am just going to take the colours used in the crease earlier and blend them under the eye to smoke out the lower lash line. Similar principle is applied here. Lightest colour can be blended the furthest and darkest colours should be kept close and tight to the lower lash line. Like I use a tiny little angled brush here for black to get it really close, as you can see. Also, I know what you're thinking. I said I was going to use different people in my tutorials and here I am again doing makeup on Zoe. I am a loser, I know what you're thinking. I do have friends, I promise. I just need to sort myself out because I always film in the spare of the moment and I can force my sister to do whatever I want. Just kidding, but she was home from school and it was just convenient, and she has nice big eyes that make it very easy for me. And anyway, I'll shut up now because I'm being annoying. I'm taking the Inglot Sparkle Dust in the shade number 1, put that in the inner corners because I love a bit of inner corner highlight, and on the brow bone. Now there's no special technique to this. This is mascara, using her Benefit Roller Lash, hence why I'm going straight in with the wand instead of using a disposable one. My only tip with mascara on clients is to kind of really get in and wiggle the lashes. I find that helps to get a good curl in them. Now just lining the lips with this nude lip liner from Gorgeous Cosmetics, and then I'm going to be going in with the Model Rock Liquid Silk Glosses. I'm taking a mixture of the shade Bella and Polly. Bella is more of a peachy nude and Polly's got a little bit of a more of a mauvey tone to it. So So I'm taking a mixture of them and just popping them on the lips for a nice wash of colour and a glossy finish.
So the lashes I'm using today are Model Rock in style number 3. They're natural, but they still give volume. When doing lashes, my best advice is put your glue on your lash and let them sit and get tacky for a minute before you put them straight on the eye. If you put them on the eye when the glue's too wet, they'll slip and slide, and using tweezers makes it a lot easier to get them exactly on the lash line. And don't forget to go over your glue like I am now with some gel liner or some black eyeshadow or brown eyeshadow if you don't like liner. You just need to make sure that you do go back in and hide that glue, or it's gonna look like a hot mess. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I can't be bothered, and I think, because when you do your own makeup, I think I can't see the glue, so I'm just gonna let it be on nights out, and I do. But in a professional sense, as a makeup artist on a client, you should always hide the glue, and I always do. Just doing the finishing touches here, I always tend to go over and do a final blend on the eyes and everything before I finish. And yeah, this is pretty much the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe. I'm trying to reach a certain amount of subscribers before the end of the year, so subscribing would be amazing, because at the moment my statistics are way higher in views than subscribers. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Got me wrapped up in your touch. Feel so enamored. Hold me tight with